Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker! Haha, yes! Well, Sunday today is usually a stream day, but because I'm playing football, which I usually do on a Sunday, but it's the end of season presentation night, and it's the cup final and stuff, so I won't be back until about 10 o'clock, probably 9:30 at the earliest, so there's no stream this evening. So instead I'll have to bring you some of this, a recorded session of Pathfinder. Tomorrow I may be going out, I'm not sure yet, it still hasn't been confirmed, but I'll keep you posted. And then Wednesday I'm back to playing football again now, so Wednesday streams are also out. So finding a day to stream this week is going to be rather problematic, but such is life. I'll just keep going with the recorded sessions, which I may have to do some recorded sessions of Return to Monkey Island, otherwise that's going to get neglected for another week or two. So yeah, busy times ahead, and then I'm on holiday in 4 weeks, so it's all kicking off. It's all kicking off, my friends, but it's that time of year where things tend to happen. Build up to Christmas is well underway at this point too, so it'll be December before we know it. Anyway, let's put it to the back of our minds and crack on with today's session. What is in store for us? Well, to start things off, we have Harim. And the Skiega clan dwarves once again are in trouble, and Harry wants to go and see what the hell's going on, probably to tell them, I told you so. They're fools and all, in his usual bright tones. So that's the first task. The second task, once we've finished that, is probably that we're going to get something to happen with the main quest, because we've dealt with the curse for a 5th time now. How many more curses can there possibly be? Elgoist is thinking. We shall soon find out. So, let's go. Let's go and see what the Skiega clan have got themselves into this time. What new mire? Jarmal down there, please help him. Yada yada yada. Same again, please, if you don't mind.
I'm restless.
In fact, we will change it up a bit. We'll use that. Just so that he's not wasting his own spells.
I yearn for entertainment.
There we go. Right, should we try this again? Ah, excellent. Progress. Adamantine Shield Fortress Halls. Okay. Alright. It's that kind of get-up, is it?
They'll never see me coming.
Engaging stealth systems. There's a lot of golems here. Just saying. Girl's walking really slowly. Beyond the open gate, you find a strange room that looks more like a workshop than the entrance to a fortress. Across the room, by the far wall, there's a metal throne. In front of it is Jarmal Skiega, who you know well. In one hand he holds a steel scepter, and in the other a sacred symbol of Torag, inset with a shimmering jewel, which you recognise as the heart of the adamantine golem. The paladin is pale, and he barely opens his mouth. You're here! Help me overcome these golems. I took the scepter from the empty throne over there, but it seems my command over the golems is lacking. If we lose control over the golems, we'll all die. Ekon is eager to help. Oh, what did I tell you? I told you so's are going to come out here. I knew it. I told you it would end like this. But you were dying for a legacy. And what is that legacy worth? An army of golems? Was it worth it to come all this way just to meet your death? Wouldn't it have been easier to choke to death in your mountains at home? One of the golems turns its metal face to you and speaks in harmony. You all deserve to die, Thieves and impostors, by what right do you come to this fortress? This is the Skegger clan. They are the rightful heirs of the builders of this fortress. They are not Skegger. They are nameless cowards. Only I, Offeld Skegger, am worthy of bearing this clan's name. Offeld Skegger? But you're my great-great-uncle. When our clan left this fortress, you and your golem stayed behind to protect it. Come to your senses, ghost. We are your descendants. You are no one. The real Skegger would have never abandoned their creation. Those who left forever lost the right to bear this proud name. And you have the nerve to come here, to this fortress, which was built from the blood and sweat of your grandparents and abandoned by your unworthy fathers? Ha! You will die here, together with all your henchmen. Golems, attack! Yarmuld grits his teeth, grinds his teeth, lifts the scepter above his head. I'm doing everything I can, but his will is too strong. Destroy the golems! Harim, you must unmake his throne. Oh, I owe you nothing. Neither you nor Torag. The gate behind you closes with a clanging sound. You will all die. You will die. You will die. Yes, well, Harim, if you don't mind, I'd rather not die here today, so do what you need to do. There's a lot of golems here, people. A lot of golems. So you're sipping a potion. Okay, let's get everybody out of stealth to start with, shall we? You come here. You come here. Everybody else, just take a chill pill for a second, if you don't mind. Let's just chill out. Chill out. Harim's... Just chill. Okay. That's probably not quite so chilled as I was hoping, let's be honest. The dog is not going to be able to hack this. Right. Go! Yeah.
Calm down.
Oh, and Elquist has just been clonked. Okay. Oh, and Harim's about to fall in a second. This is going like a... This is going very smoothly, in fact. Okay, there goes Harim. No, no, oh, no, no. What are you doing?
That one was deep.
Did not do that. Wow, what's the damage is he doing? Okay, well anyway, between the two of them, they've just clonked this thing dead pretty swiftly. Oh, is that a level up? Have we just leveled up? Oh. The last of the battle golems falls to your feet. A ghost stands to the side, shaking its fist at you. Vandals, have you any idea how much time I spent creating them? Yarmel's face, pale face, glistens with sweat. His fingers tremble. But with what's left of his strength, he clenches the steel scepter and Torag's symbol with its shimmering jewel. Quick, Harim! Unmake the throne! Don't do this! Don't you see? He's an imposter. He has no right to this fortress. It's mine! Mine! Let's make peace. Take the scepter from him. I will repay you generously. Harim looks at the paladin and at the ghost, and back, then turns to you with a bitter sneer. Look at them. Children of Torag, butting heads like two rams on a narrow mountain path. But we do need to decide something, though these two are equally disgusting. Whose side should we take? Oh dear. Oh. Ooh. Who are you, ghost, and what are you doing here? My name, as I mentioned, is Offeld Skegger. I was once a famous master. The golems I made were unrivaled, either here in the Stolen Lands or in our homeland, the Five King Mountains. I created this throne and scepter to control a whole army of golems, ordering them to make more and more new ones. Yes, it was a glorious time. Then, my fellows, worms and lice, unworthy of even wearing beards, let alone the glorious name of Skegger, betrayed everything we lived for. They decided to abandon the road, abandon the fortress, and return home with these Wardash cowards and Langabuk morons. They even had the nerve to accuse me of betrayal. They spread rumours that my experiments had emptied the treasury. What a ridiculous excuse. A true dwarf will find his own way even without gold. He would sooner eat stones than give up his life's work. So I stayed, the last true Skegger, the last shield on the road of shields. I had my golems to help protect the fortress, perfect creatures of stone and metal, not like those cowards with stew instead of spines. I remained here and continued to guard the fortress even as my flesh decayed, until there was nothing left of me but bones and adamantine will. Listen to me. I see you're no ordinary folk, probably in the service of some rich merchant, or maybe even the local ruler. We don't need to be enemies. Let me keep guarding this fortress. In return, I'll give my best golems to serve your lord. Well, you've already broken the best ones, but I'll make new ones. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Something stinks about this whole sordid affair, and these constructs, these golems. Well, we've seen what happens when they go a bit rogue. We don't wish for that to happen, and, you know, what's her face? Octavia's kind of words are ringing in the back of our head when we were presented with our own potential to make golems, and she said that the golems contained like the souls of the dead or whatever. So, no, I don't think she'd approve if we came back with an army of Skegger golems, perhaps. No, I mean, we don't need them. It just sounds like a recipe for disaster. So it could help the Armold make the throne, help the ghost to take the scepter, or remain neutral and don't do anything. Well, we've come all this way. At this point, doing nothing is really not an option, I don't think. So, yes, you know what? We'll unmake this throne. Let's, dealing with the ghosts and spirits never ends well, as we've seemed to have gathered. So, yes, let's unmake this throne, put Harrim's power to further use. Let's see it once again, up close and personal. And, yes, we'll unmake this throne. Fine, all right. But it's the last time I'm helping you, understood? Harrim approaches the throne with the skeleton and strikes it with his fist. One blow, two and three, and the throne crumbles into pieces with a clanging sound, revealing another jewel, shimmering purple. We are now chaotic good, apparently. Thank you! Harrim cuts him off. You are welcome. You are welcome. Now go back where you came from. I hope you try to make something useful from the pieces. As you say, Your Highness, the Skegger clan thanks you. We all are in your debt. I'm afraid we'll have to forget the treasures of our ancestors and return home in disgrace. Farewell. Oh, look at that. Harrim watches the paladin coldly. So much effort, so much suffering, and for what? They built themselves a crypt and nearly buried themselves in it. Torak, you inspire your children to build such things, then they don't know how to get rid of them. Fools. All right, let's go. There's no point standing here. Indeed there's not.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yes, we've leveled up. Well, I mean, two of us are almost dead, but hey. Can you do? Let's have a look around before we leave. There could... Oh, look at that. There is indeed chests. Let's hope that we can open them in one piece.
Anything is possible.
That should be more than enough. Bit of bourbon. And some kind of enchanted Uragosh thing. Have a walk around now that we've got increased perception a little bit. See if we can, I don't know, stumble across maybe some hidden nooks and crannies here. Okay, that appears to be it.
In due time.
Okay, I did wonder. Oh, I'm going to say I thought either somebody was going to greet us outside or something was going to happen, and it has. Harry exits the dungeon without looking back. His face bears a strange expression, a pensive half smile. You know, Elquist, I think I've just realised something. Something very, very important. But I need to ponder it further. Let's talk about this later after we return to the capital. Ooh. He wants a chinwag. Right, well, we're now chaotic good. As long as we remain chaotic, that's the main thing. We can level up, which we'll do at the end of the session. I'll do it off camera. I need to check my leveling up sheets. And, yeah, we'll continue on for now, though. We're going to speak to Harry when we get back. And, let's see if enough time has passed for something else to perhaps trigger when we get to the capital. Let's see. Ah, it is over. Yes. I thought I was free of my past burdens when I accepted Grotus's truths into my heart. But it is only now that I have become truly free. You know, Elquist, I used to hate them all so much. The dwarves who ousted me, the god who rejected me. Now I look upon this and I barely remember that hatred. How pathetic they are, with their pride and their stubbornness, building their toys to die among them, powerless to unmake the things they've made. I'd laugh, but in fact it'd make me want to cry. But on the other hand, I thought, how should I put it? My gift, wherever it came from, the gift to destroy, to help others create. Perhaps my god does something similar. Everything that has a beginning has an end as well. One day Grotus will be free and destroy this world. But imagine what will happen then, after the end. Perhaps a new beginning. A new creation. And a new world. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, thank you, Elquist. Without you I would have kept going in circles whilst resentment and hatred gnawed at me from the inside. You helped me find peace, and I swear by Grotus I won't leave your side until it's our turn to crumble to dust. Ah, well, yes. Yes, well, it's good that we helped out in the end. Yes, showed an act of kindness. Good, bad, they were driven by greed and pride. Truth be told, the two didn't differ much. But both true children of the Skegge clan and true followers of Torag. There is nothing to be proud of here. I care not who won the fortress. What draws my mind are thoughts of my place in the world and the true meaning of serving Grotus. Destroying, creating something new from the pieces, and destroying it again. Isn't that what you're doing now here in the Stolen Lands? You have built your kingdom upon the ashes of countless predecessors. Ponder this when you have the time. We'd ponder. Do we have time to ponder? No, do we? Hell, it's like we're very busy. Ponder. Yeah, I got bloody time to ponder, man. Right, let's have a snooze. And then return to our kingdom table. Surely something's about to happen. Right. Let's take a wee peek here, shall we? Oh, look at that. Everything is just ticking along nicely. We can claim another region. It's only 7 days, and but we need one of these two to be ready. Octavia or the Storyteller. 13 days for Octavia, Storyteller 19. So that's what, 14 days. We haven't got any choice other than to do a rank up at this point. Okay, nice. Rather unfortunate that we've skipped so many days, but needs must. We've got a lot of things to go over here. A new attack is coming soon, the Ancient Curse Part 6. Oh God. Okay, increase the kingdoms 40 times, now 60 times is the next goal here. The Warden has been successful. Look at that. The Grey Rebellion. We ensured that this had a 100% chance of success, and it was a triumph no less. The suppression of the rebellion was fast and bloodless. The general ordered that the common folk be left unharmed, for they were only Devor's pawns. Yes, the local population hardly suffered, and the bandits were swiftly punished. Well done, Reggie. Well done. Of course Don Fear fails. Why wouldn't he? And ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Okay, we caught them one by one. And Jod has become a more proficient priest, and we have finished the legal contraband, which gives us +2 bonus to resolving any opportunity with the treasure, and that is absolutely fantastic. That little buff, +2 bonus at every attempt. Support the Regent. Yes, that's not a problem. New economical, faster development. There you go, faster rank ups. This is precisely what I was after. Beautiful, which means we can rank up in 7 days. Belly of the Stolen Lands, that's probably an extra region. Ability. We can now claim this. It takes us 7 days, but don't want to do that just yet. Look at all the events. So a councillor awaits in the throne room. There is a visitor to discuss the Bald Hilltop. Octavia and Reggie want to talk. Companion quest, that sounds like. Lindsay has an invitation. Jesus. Skegger has returned to us. A merchant army, and these are just regular opportunities. Flight from God. From a god. The treasures of the ancients. And the waters. Our field. So we'll get rid of all of the visitors first and see exactly where we stand. But yeah, we definitely want to do the ranking up quicker quest. ASAP. Those rank ups every 7 days would be very, very useful. Lindsay excitedly waves around a letter, written in neat handwriting on expensive stationery. I have news! Take a look! Iravetti, King of Pitax, sent you an invitation to the Rushlight Tournament. We're not going to miss it, right? And you're taking me, of course. A tournament? What is this? All the high society of Pitax will be there, including people from the Academy. Maybe even Headmaster Atalia Gitteran. I'd love to see her face when she hears about the book Professor Aeobold is writing with me. What is this tournament? Iravetti holds it once in several years. Guests come from all the nearby kingdoms. Bivin, Gralton, Brevoy. I haven't been there personally, but I hear it's always a lot of fun. Yes. So, What can you tell me of Pitax and its king? It's about time I had some more information now. Well, imagine a roadhouse full of pirates, mercenaries, smugglers, spies, and other gentlemen of fortune. They're drinking to their successes, talking business, buying, selling, hiring, choking, burying. Now take this roadhouse and imagine it's the size of a kingdom. That was Pitax before Irivetti. Now imagine some unknown bard into the roadhouse, pulls off a few shady deals, and suddenly became its owner. Everything is the same as it was, but now the walls are covered with portraits of the owner, a brass band plays music every night, a juggler with a pet bear walks around the room, gnome strippers dance on the tables, barmen sell a variety of racy substances from Numeria beyond its beer. That's Pitax now. Ah, I see. If everybody holds it was in several years, why wait until now to invite me? How would I know what goes on in his head? Maybe he just thought you weren't important enough as a baron, but now you've become a king. His equal, you could say. There's no reason not to invite you to what he considers the major social event of the year. And are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. There's definitely some catch here. This is Irivetti we're talking about after all. But I doubt he'll try to kill you at his own festival. With business partners from all his neighbours present, he's more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another. So keep your eyes and ears open and don't sign anything. Well, don't worry, Lindsay, I'm no fool. Well, I suppose if I have the time, it'd be rude of me to turn down this invitation, wouldn't it, as an honoured guest, surely? Great! Trap or no, it'll be at least a ton of fun. You'll take me with you, right? Pretty please? Yes, Lindsay, of course. Don't I take you everywhere? Who else is going to chronicle our endeavours if you're not present? Chandra. Your Highness, there's something that requires your immediate attention. As you probably know, there are travellers, humble merchant tribes of mixed origins, sailing up and down the river, selling essentials to our peasants. They pay no taxes and answer to no authority. The merchants have decided to put an end to their lawlessness. They're assembling a squad of boats to send those travellers packing. It's a good start, although I expect we'll have certain issues with these new enforcers. It's an abuse of justice to some extent. I suggest you legalise their actions before they arouse civil unrest. After all, it's your law that they are upholding. Yes, let the merchants know that their efforts are not required. Let the merchants and the mercenaries do as they will. Is this what she's suggesting? I think this is what she's suggesting, right? Yeah. Let the mercenaries do as they will. The enforcers, yes? Is that what you're getting at, Chandra? Yes, indeed it is. Let the merchants give those petty thieves the boot. It's time we make it clear that Stagfall is Stagfall, not the stolen lands. It's civilized now. There's an order to things. Completely agree, Chandra. Completely agree. Rudrin Skegger looks much better than she did on your first meeting. Back then she could barely stand for the wound she'd received fighting the golem, but now she stands proudly at attention in polished armour. Your Highness, my dear Sir Harim, respected servant of Grotus, the Skegger clan has sent me to you to express our gratitude for everything you have done for us, and present you with this humble gift. We crafted this for Sir Harim personally, from the metal of artifacts unmade by him. Well, I'm glad you're all right. It's nice to see someone manage to make something useful out of these worthless scraps. I suppose that's a thank you, is it? It's close to a thank you as you're gonna get, I think. Reggie, Octavia. Remember those books from Maestro Janus's study? We'd hoped to find something about our past in them. Well, we did. And I'm kind of sorry we looked. We actually found something, but it's a sensitive conversation. We'll wait for you in the palace garden near the viewing point. The palace garden? Viewing point? Do we have a palace viewing point here? Hello, chaps and chapess. Ooh. No matter what curses the denizens of the first world cast upon you, no matter what cruel tactics they use, you repel them with all valour. Bravo, your highness. Accept this humble gift as a sign of gratitude from your subjects. Whatever Nerissa has planned, I'm sure we can handle it. Each of her attacks is stronger than the last, but we're getting stronger too. In any case, it won't be long. Yes. Yes. I've had a thought, Tristan. This portal at the bald hilltop, can we perhaps use that to get to the first world and battle Nerissa? That surely would help put an end to this charade. Alas, the storyteller butts in. Not yet, no. The passage between worlds is not reliable. We can't be sure of where it will take us, or if it will activate at all. Such is the nature of unstable first world portals. Such a portal is unreliable even for denizens of the first world. We only see a small portion of the hordes that Nerissa sends through the portal to attack us. Nerissa doesn't care what happens to the countless who go missing. However, with each attack, the portal becomes more and more stable. I would imagine that soon the passage will become a steady bridge between Galarian and the First World. We only need to wait for the moment to attack. Yes. I see. And why do you think that the attacks keep getting more and more dangerous? I think Nerissa has been playing with us. If she attacked at full strength a few years ago, when the barony of Stagfall was still in the cradle, we couldn't possibly have endured. I bet she still needed to keep us alive for something. But now that we've lost our usefulness, she's decided to finish us off. I, dear Lindsay, have a different theory. This curse from the bald hilltop is an unstable portal, a bridge between Galarian and the First World. And the more it is used, the more firmly anchored it becomes, which allows Nerissa to send through more and more powerful armies. I think both of you are right. The stability of the portal does play an important role in the increasing power of Nerissa's attacks. However, it is true that she allowed the barony of Stagfall to get on its feet, at least when it was newly formed. How long do we reckon it's going to be before she's able to bring the full power of her army down upon us? I'd assume her strength has nearly reached its peak. We might not be there yet, but the next assault will surely be especially dangerous. In that case, we must prepare. We will prepare well, just to try and let her come at us again. We'll beat her back to where she came from. I'll cap our victory by writing a song about her, a really funny and embarrassing one. Everyone in the First World will be singing it for her. Well, that sounds ominous, doesn't it? Elixir of Youth, Bokken? Ha! Greetings, my king. I'm drowning in orders these days and barely have time to do them all. My regular clients have mostly been peasants and hunters, but arcanists are showing up from time to time. Not only do they pay me for potions, but they also help me create some of them. An explosion ring! No, I want...
Iravetti, King of Pitax, invited our king to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious guile.
Oh, we like a bit of devious guile. Two kings deviously guiling. Oh, yes, that's like Game of Thrones. Let's carry on. Okay, so, Highborn at Heart. Let's have a look. We've got a few things kicking off here. So, we got a ring, explosion ring. 59,000. Plus 12 damage to bombs. 59,000! Jesus. If ever we're bankrupt, and this is Metal Reborn, DR5 against bludgeoning and a +6 to wisdom and charisma. That is a pretty nice helmet, and it is for him, technically speaking. This won't be bad for Valerie, because she's got charisma. She uses charisma bonus just for her ability in the her ability as a counsellor. Mind you, she's already got the full plate that gives her that. She's got some. Oh, it's a weapon that gives her that, isn't it? +6 to charisma from her sword oppressor. The DR from the helmet would be pretty nifty, though. What's Reggie got on his head? +2 AC. I think that's just a regular AC bonus because it seems to stack with that, doesn't it? That's that's a deflection bonus to AC. Yeah. So it's an other +2, so it stacks with all the other bonuses. So it's quite handy that. Anyway. What did I go? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's have a look at the old kingdom management. A lot of things have kicked off there. I was looking for a letter, actually. That's what I was doing in the inventory. I forgot. Correspondence. We have to read that then. Advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter. Matters discussed. Dwarves from Skegger clan. Very good. Yes. And Octavia, Reggie want to go and speak to us in the gardens. Okay. Bald Hilltop's done. Right. Economy. The helping hand. +2 bonus to the counsellor when resolving situations. Yes, please. 14 days. Faster development, yes please. 14 days. We'll get those done now, why not? These are very handy, but these are very handy things to have happening. Very handy to have. Yeah. Okay, and we've just done that, so that's an extra event, the Rushlight Tournament. It's time to visit the Pitaxians and participate in their challenges. Right, so we've got a load of events here, but we've got now time on our hands because, you know, we are at the start of a new chapter, so we'll get to these another time. Let's go back into our inventory and see what's happening and go speak with Reggie and Octavia and look at all of this. Look at all of this. Right, so we first of all got the Rushlight Tournament. Visit the Rushlight Tournament in Pitax. Okay, excellent. So we'll set our events on and problems. We'll get those sorted before we leave, but that's our next major adventure into the land of Pitax. That'll be kind of cool. Bard's calling. Lindsay wants to go, so of course we're taking Lindsay with us. Highborn at heart, talk to Octavia. Man, talk to Reggie. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Ancient 209 days. Got a little bit of time. A little bit of time there. So some of these extra megaliths are in Pitax. So now that we've got access to Pitax, we can finish this particular quest at some point. Okay, excellent. So let's go speak with Reggie. In fact, they're here. They want to speak in the gardens though, right? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we found the tribe, his tribe. Want to go and speak to them. Okay, so this looks like this is a conversation that we need to progress things. We're just sort of squirreled away in the corner of the throne room. Can't be bothered going outside and looking at the gardens. I ain't got time for that. Right, okay, and anything about Octavia's family? Okay, she can tell us that, apparently. Right, okay. So, who exactly is your tribe, then? The sewer rats. Wait, no, that's not it. The crab lice? The threadbare moles? I just can't seem to remember. Oh, that's right. The dung pigs. Fine. They call themselves the Sharp Fangs, and for good reason. They have kids with orcs to strengthen their blood. Not bad, huh? They breed themselves like pedigree cattle. So I've really been sold twice. First by my orc sow of a mother, who took some gold to push me and my brother out, never to see us again. Then my father chose which of us to keep and which to sell to the slavers. Treated like an animal my whole life. I'm surprised I'm not barking on all fours. Yes. What the hell? Yes. Well, I suppose we're all animals to some degree. Some of us just have thicker veneer of civilization than others. Ha! Well said. If that's the case, I really want to meet those pieces of shit and show them what a true animal can do. Yeah, so I take it you're looking for revenge then? Not sure what I want yet. Maybe, maybe not. Might be enough just looking at these freaks to be sure nature's punished them well enough without me. I'm really just looking for some closure, that's all. I see. Right, well, I suppose it is time then. We shall go and meet your tribe. Meet Reggie's tribe and Octavia? Oh, hi. Seems we haven't been properly introduced. Allow me, Octavia della Fiorni, heir to a noble title, a family manor, and even a coat of arms with a motto. With a sad smile, Octavia shows you the trinket she was playing with. It's a fibula, decorated with a coat of arms, a butterfly and an arrow. At the bottom you see the motto, "Serve solely my conscience." Yes. You're from a noble family. I could hardly believe it myself, but there's no doubt. I'm the missing daughter of Marchioness della Fiorni. Missing? That's what they call it? Yes. And how did you discover all of this? It took a lot of work. After going through Jadoshi's ledgers, not only did we find information about our purchase, we found a wealth of other data as well. Connections, suppliers, meeting places. But tracking it all down ourselves would have required crossing half of the river kingdoms and all of Numeria. And we couldn't abandon you. So we did the boring but practical thing, like kings or their entourage might do. We hired a team of sleuths to follow the trail. And they found everything. Who bought us, who we've been sold to, and where we're from. Finding my family was relatively easy. The Marchioness was already looking for me herself. They just needed to put a few pieces together to realise I was the missing heir of the Della Fiorna family. On the other hand, Reggie's tribe had to be found with a looking glass. But it's no matter. We certainly paid them well for their trouble. And do you know where to find your family? Well, there isn't one really. The Della Fiorni family was waning before I was born. My mother's the last one. She's living in Pitax, in a small townhouse. I'm going to pay her a visit, and I'd like you to accompany me. Ah, yes, very, very well, very well. I shall travel with you to Della Fiorni Manor. Thank you, it means a lot to me. Oh, right, look at that, excellent. So we've got, let's have a take a look now. We've got two then. We've got Highborn at Heart, meet Octavia's mother. Ooh, nobility shall clash. And No Man's Slave. Apparently Reggie's going to meet his tribe. So a tribe and a manor. Talk about two opposite ends of the spectrum. And then Lindsay in Pitac. So, yes, it looks like then, in the next session, which will be next time, we shall start out. Off camera, I'll sort out the final kingdom management problem type stuff. But then, I'll also level up my characters too. And then after all of that, at the start of the next session, we shall be ready to head out to Pitax to see what this tournament's all about. And if it involves getting stuck in and becoming a participant, then we shall certainly be looking at victory. But anyway, we'll see what happens next time. Until then, it's bye for now.